Hey, welcome back to Persona 5.
Welcome back.
Whoa. What's up with the goggles? Hey, you going snowboarding or something?
I hear the cedar's blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Ugh, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers.
Ha! That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right. You said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. It looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are now about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect Mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school's kinda different now?
You mean with there being no Kamoshida?
Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone just thank us for it or something.
Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida has actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me.
I agree. Wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever.
That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved.
For sure.
For sure. Hey! I got some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's this guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so there should be a breeze, right?
Piece of cake.
You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out in front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Oh.
No, we're not going to the hideout. Stop. No, we're not going to Mementos.
Let's go.
No.
Mentos? Anybody got Diet Coke?
Well, no, we're not going. Stop it. Leave. We're gonna hang out with Ryuji. That's what we're gonna do, alright?
Yo.
So, you know how we were looking for somewhere we can train? Well, I finally found a spot. We're free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? It's a gym over in Shibuya, pretty damn cheap too. Come on, I'll show you the way.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they get tons of variety.
Thank God, I have.
They got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way.
Oh yeah, you bring your stuff? Hotel?
Protein powder?
Protein powder? Hell yeah, man. If you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Damn it.
Wanna get going?
Anyways, let's head in. Phew. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina.
The Commodore.
Morning.
Akita Senpai?
Yeah. Senpai?
Senpai, what's bonkin'?
What's bonkin'? Bonkin'? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend?
I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on.
You can't just do that. Oh, you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I've never seen you before. Were you on the track team?
Him? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know.
Speaking of which, how's your leg?
I'm managing. How about you, Senpai? You still running?
I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened.
About that, I'm really sorry.
No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will.
That's because you need him to write you your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways.
Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. It was just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto.
Senpai.
I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's been reinstated.
For real?
I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the whole team together and told them they will just try starting it up again.
Nobody told me about that.
Huh. Odd. Rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I've heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi?
Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes.
He is?
You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they can use someone with your passion.
Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them.
I don't remember which one it is. That's two, right? That's the second one I have to do. Fuck. I'm assuming it's the second one. You want to rejoin? Yes. Do you want to rejoin? Okay, I think it's good enough.
I don't know. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoko and them can start training again. I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole?
So, yeah, so he's an asshole.
Basically.
I think we should be fine though.
He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. Ugh, I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you.
Yeah.
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 All right, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
Yo, what's bonking?
Hey, what's bonking, boys?
About that stuff today, I can't really let myself be happy about the track teams starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on. But when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later.
Ah, you're back.
I was thinking of it, that guy who approached you in the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? He apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yo,
Yes, my fucking fertilizer!
Oh.
Alright, boys. You know what we're doing?
What?
Anything, something that any people in high school should be doing.
Drugs.
The lottery!
Oh,
Welcome.
Yes! Alright.
Please consider what I have to say.
there have been too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics?
Yes.
Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the entrance of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young man.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though.
Yes.
Really? That would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information?
You play this character, buddy.
Oh my god, you're a student from Shujin Academy, It's nice to meet you. I am, Taranosuke.
No! Torontosuke.
Taranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diets, but no longer.
The Diet. You know, the building that is the capital, you know, where a bunch of politicians are in Japan?
No.
You don't know about the Diet building?
No.
You don't know about any other political system except for our own? Which, it's literally the same as that. They literally have the same political system. It's like Congress. The Diet building's like Congress.
Huh.
That's exactly the same place.
I never heard of it.
You never heard of the Diet building?
I know about Buckingham Palace.
That is not even remotely a political place.
I know about,
That's just where an old man sleeps.
what's it called?
Parliament. That is exactly the same as the Diet building. And also Congress. So, at least you know about Parliament.
In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech.
very
Well, then I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred.
This fucking pollen is everywhere, dude. There's so much pollen.
With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed.
Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's gonna change. We'll just keep on getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters in the state of the capable hands of the Liberal Prosperity Party?
You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to.
Just shut up already. They're just a washed-up politician.
If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to...
In the best interests of all. Ha! Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what do you think of my speech? Well, the heckling. Oh, don't worry about that. Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? Yes, I agree with them. That is difficult to hear said. However, I don't disagree. I am aware of the position I'm in. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
I think I could learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
This some sort of cult, huh? Sauce, please.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
I believe I gave you this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time. The end of the Heian period. Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Yoshi-san's
Yoshitsune.
Yoshitsune's position. And it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Kira, because Kira-sukan.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? The high-end period.
This
Yes.
is it. Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother, Yoritomo, during the Heian period. But despite his contributions in defeating the Terra, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed,
Yoshitsune.
Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Nice going.
Majority of these games is just going to be you just mispronouncing Japanese names
Yeah.
and words.
Rather than sliding with the one...
Siding, you can't even pronounce English words correctly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
You like how I slowly became more and more North Dakota? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm-
like more Canadian, yeah. Right.
You know, here in Fargo, you know, we're not used to strange characters.
Go.
Yo, Akira,
Yo,
you heading home?
By the way,
Hey, do you remember that guy Yamauchi I was talking about before? The Mini Kamashita? Yeah, that's him. Well, he's gonna be the new track team advisor. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the sports, though. Or even the students. You see, I heard this rumor. Apparently, he's got in trouble at school before with his drinking, but that hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking maybe he'd let some shit slip when he's drunk. We should totally try and tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. What's the plan for today, though? You gonna train with me?
Yes.
Let's get changed then. We can meet at somewhere's gotta be open. Let's try looking around at school. Man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run into Nakaoko and them if we stuck around here. Got any ideas? How about protein lovers?
We'll be training my place.
Training my place? You seriously think we get any training done there? But we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. It's just kind of what happens, you know? I guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can...
Yeah.
whoa.
Kaoko?
It's not my name.
Takeshi?
Taki, that's not my name either.
Takeshi? The hell you guys doing?
We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business.
So what? You gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kind of cowardly?
The only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamashita put us through is his fault. He was telling us that he was telling that bastard secrets about us all this whole time.
What?
Huh? It's a load of bull.
You guys should trust Nakaoka.
That's right. You've been training together for freaking forever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You don't gotta fight.
Shut up! I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamashita found out about your parents, Akamado?
He's gonna be a snitch.
Whoa.
Hold up!
Out of the way, Akamado. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we have to.
If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look, Even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? The bastard's gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah?
We can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But, I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We got proof! Yamauchi told us all about it.
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. We gotta get
Takeishi, man.
Takeishi.
I keep on telling you guys this.
We gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up.
Okay. Shit like you isn't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that.
You okay? What the hell was all that?
Just stay out of this, Akamado. It's got nothing to do with you.
But
when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things just got kind of rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? But what if I told you they're right about me? What if you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents?
yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyways. Besides, I've realized something, Nakaoka. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just focusing on being myself now and being free.
What are you talking about? Free?
Hey.
Akira, you get what I'm trying to say, yeah?
Absolutely.
Right. He's the one who wasn't making any sense. I guess being free is like... It's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man.
Any?
Can you explain that? I don't know how else to explain. I just feel... free.
Any?
Huh? What? We stuck on repeat or something?
Let's go home.
All right.
I can cure you of sickness with my mouth.
Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Go.
Ooh, we should grab ramen on the way home.
Who's that?
Ra, man. The god, the sun god.
Ah, I thought we were talking about a friend from India.
Yo, you good right now? All that mess with the track team, guess I was right about my gut feeling. And Nakaoka can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. He'll keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him.
So you should have punched back?
Whoa, hey. That's not what I'm saying. No violence, period. God, you're supposed to be the pacifist here. Look, I'm just saying there's gotta be another way to solve this instead of just going dark. And that bastard Yamauchi's name came up again. I swear, something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Later.
Laters.
Laters, gators. Laters.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
I wonder if the Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today. We're doing a crossword.
hey.
Crossword. What are the May Blues? What are they?
Mallards. Malaysia.
I didn't think you would get it. Malaise! In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to this change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September Blues after a summer vacation, while the UK has the January Blues to contend with.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Now we're gonna hang out with random old man on the street. Yeah.
Please consider what I have to say.
Yeah. Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills. We should make use of them when you negotiate with shadows. Yes. Should ask him.
Teach you how to give speeches. Why? I just feel like it.
How unfortunate.
I'm happy to hear that, but
Oh, well, you chose the worst possible option.
I want to be a politician.
Yeah.
I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's leave them be.
Apathy is unacceptable. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
I'm pretty sure he'd be president in America.
Yeah, he would feel like, man, this guy could say whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
they're like, this guy's a piece of shit. I think he should.
We should
We
bump
should
him
get
up.
behind this guy.
Yeah, let's have him sit behind a button that shoots nuclear missiles.
Yeah, he called a guy an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, a questionable background, accused of embezzlement. He spent like 20 bucks on pizza using the party funds? However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I made a deal with Yoshida.
The devil.
I think it's gonna be the devil Arcana.
Yeah, I made a deal with the devil.
Who did you vote for?
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you.
It's impossible for a student to give a good essay. You must have had a tutor.
Isn't that right?
It's with the birth of the sun persona.
Sun. It's not devil. It's sun.
It's the sun. Oh, that's an evil sun.
It is a pretty evil sun.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Kurasuke. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Let me write this down. Quite a practical young man, eh? Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
That's all I wanted to say. Now, be careful on your way home.
Try and steal it, asshats. I can't believe this. A school assembly? Doing exam week? The hell are they thinking?
It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again.
I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this.
I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Oh, my laptop died, so... Oh, fuck, it's exams as well! That's not good! Alright, it's the first day of exams. One historical figure, it's by the idiom of favoring the magistrate. Of course, it's,
Oh, that's, no, I know this. I know this. It's, Minamoto no... it's the last one. Minamoto no...
No, I believe it's Yoshitsune.
Yoshitomo. Minamoto Yoshitsune?
Yeah, I believe it's Yoshitsune.
Did we say that?
Yeah, I believe it is. But, you know, as long as you can enjoy this wonderful soundtrack.
Actually, maybe the first one.
No, it's the second one. I'm pretty sure it's the second one. I'm pretty sure Yoshitsune is it.
Actually, I think it's the first one. I think it's Yoritomo.
Give me stuff.
What historical figure inspired the of favoring the magistrate.
What's today? Today's May like 6 or something.
Was it Minamoto?
No, it's May like 10.
Minamoto no Yoritomo? Minamoto no Yoshitsune?
Yeah, I was right. It was B.
Minamoto.
Ooh, we can do this.
It's an essay question. Looks tough, so let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? So I think his name was...
Yoritomo. That's why he thought that. I remember that name.
Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. But they ended up coming into conflict. And in the end, when they had to oppose each other...
I don't remember this one. Yoshitsune, they both lost.
No,
Yoshitsune won.
Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother.
Oh yeah.
But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down down in history as a hero.
Yeah.
That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with...
the weak.
Yeah, not just any weak person though. People who love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors. Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
Alright. You think that's it? No, that's day 1 of exams. We have day 2 of exams.
Let's get started.
Hey, it's Bryce Papenbrook. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon as seen of an illusion in this figure?
Oh, of course. Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following maps can you paint without the adjacent areas being the same color?
Map of the world.
Both.
Ooh,
Look, Japan's part of the world.
Well, like Japanese counties or whatever. Yeah. But that's not it. Day 3 of exams.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the process of the human race. Ain't it fucking easy? Ain't it obvious?
Digital Devil Story. The Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman?
Femme Fatale.
Typically with ulterior motives. Femme Fatale.
Ooh, we can do this.
Alright. That's all the exams. Good job. School-wide assembly at this time of the year? Really?
Oh, think we can bring our flashcards in?
Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with the school.
I've got to hurry home and study.
That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist.
Ooh. A physical therapist.
The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah, it was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
We're not little kids.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Now, we're not little kids, man.
No, these are snacks we're talking about. We're talking about Reese's Pieces. We're talking about juice boxes, all right? We're talking about
Reese's Pieces, the first snack you think of?
We're talking about like peanut butter and jelly like sandwiches.
We're talking about Push Pops.
Push Pops. We're talking about Gushers, dude.
We're talking about Hush Puppies.
Exactly, Hush Puppies.
Yeah.
As a snack.
Fuck yeah.
Just gonna weird to have as a snack.
A snack? I mean, if you got a couple,
but
I'd fucking hound down a Hush Puppy. A damn Hush Puppy?
Hush Puppies are shit, by the way.
They're fucking delicious.
They're terrible. They're terrible.
Hush Puppies are one of the best foods.
You know what? You know, because what they're made of and what they are, they're cornbread.
You are.
And corn is shit.
Your quality of life.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Awesome!
Yeah! Mental training, then. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our fans of these activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
Harming a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I made a deal with Maruki.
The devil.
It's a little bit more obvious than the devil.
Made a deal with Satan.
It's Satan, the Satan Arcana. The famous tarot card, the
It's hard
Satan.
to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
Oh god. Mr. Rogers.
Give me a name.
I don't know his first name.
I am bitch with the birth of the counselor persona.
It's counselor. A little bit more obvious. Right?
Oh, I don't know him.
You don't know the tarot cards?
Fuck no.
Unbelievable.
That might be the most worthless information on the planet.
All right.
Not when you're playing these games.
Well, yeah,
Hold
yeah.
up, dude. Sorry for keeping you like this.
Because
Well then.
knowing somebody's arcana is like, I know their entire personality now. I know what their conflict is. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know because they have that arcana.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh yeah.
I know it.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, Dr. Maoki is voiced by Billy Kometz. He's perhaps one of the goats out there. I don't think much you would know him from. He like voices a Fire Emblem character that everybody likes. He voices a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character that everybody likes. He plays a very important character in Attack on Titan.
What character?
He's literally in one episode, but it's like the most important thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that type of character that like it's in one episode, but he like completely changes the course of the entire show.
Oh,
right?
what season?
I believe it's the last season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not there.
Oh, you're in the middle of watching it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you should recognize another guy that's coming up soon.
But I'm only in season 1.
Oh, actually, I don't know if he shows up fully, but I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maoki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. School's decided. Visits to Dr. Maoki will be mandatory for these individuals.
Yo, you guys gonna go for it?
But the counseling? Sounds kind of like we're being forced to.
I told Maruki
Maruki?
I do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Wanna skip?
I don't think we can afford to, since the school's got their eye on us. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady on right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ook.
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time?
What's up with this swanky ass music?
He's a swanky dude.
Yeah. Sit down, hon.
His theme is completely, it's a banger, dude.
You wanna see these glasses come off?
Not at all. It's always a good time. So as long as I'm already listening to a student, I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to a super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. It's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shio. Mm-hmm. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shio was going to put herself through. But...
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So, what's on your mind now? Right now?
Let me think.
I'm just hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
There's a healthy now there's a healthy outlook. Can't change the past, but you can still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel tons better now that that's off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Yeah. Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by anytime.
Okay,
Will do.
I'm gonna get going.
See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Akira?
It's gonna suck.
Yeah. It's gonna suck more if we start attracting attention for skipping it. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Moroki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? It's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done.
How are you?
Did I give you Yoshizawa?
Think so.
Yeah.
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? Yeah, that's right. Is that so? Dr. Moroki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin.
Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go selling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa-san, I'm really nothing special.
Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. Made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Kurisu-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Any, I believe? Yeah.
So much for my privacy.
I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it, but yes, I'm not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry.
So...
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Kurusu-kun.
I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see. Sorry this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people. Any?
So what?
Sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay.
Snacks?
Really? Yes! You're a lifesaver.
Well,
let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure I can draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess that's our second deal. Woo!
All right. I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input for you. That should do it.
Now.
I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Marcus' mental training, my mind feels stronger.
All right.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Good night.
We should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
Let's do it.
Alright, and we're going to finish our exams in
the next episode.
Sounds like I'm watching this episode of Persona 5. But you like to subscribe and let me know if I'm upload with you
every single day.
Bye.
Okay, I got kind of bad news.
What?
I'm only gonna have time for one episode of Punch Out, and then I'm gonna have to make it up. It was kind of it was a scheduling error on my part. I have to pick Eli up at 2:15.
Okay, well I gotta set this up quickly then.
So I have to, yeah. So.
Move your feet.
Oh, cool.
Ah!